In today's video, I'm going to be doing a CGC unboxing, but of just one book. And I didn't even get it directly from CGC. I got it from the Alex Ross store. So stick around. I'm going to unbox that, tell you a little bit about it, and why I'm so excited about it. Hello and welcome to Swarm of Comics. I'm Randy, your handsome and humble host. Thank you for joining me today for this CGC unboxing. I've got a single book here, and I ordered it directly from the Alex Ross store. As you probably know if you're watching this, or maybe you don't, Alex Ross is one of the most amazing comic artists and artists in the world. So if you're not familiar with him, get to the Google, go look him up. His stuff is amazing. I've been, a fan of Alex Ross for decades now. And an occasion came up to get a variant book that Alex was putting out. I think it's a virgin cover. Virgin means there's no trade dress, no title, no nothing on it. Sketch cover, which means it's not been inked and colored. It's just the sketch that Alex Ross did. Signature, so Alex Ross has autographed it, and it's guaranteed to be a 9.8. So sorry for the spoiler. I wish I could have pretended to pull it out and go, yeah, 9.8, but I already knew what the grade was. That's why I paid that much money for it. So I could not pass this up because it's the book is one of my favorite. What's the word you're looking for? It's one of my favorite characters and one of my favorite movies of all time since I was a kid. So let me unbox it and show it to you. Got it here. One of these nice little mailers. I'm sorry I didn't get this opened up beforehand. I figured if I didn't at least do this and talk to you, the video would be too short. You guys don't want my videos to be short, do you? Guys like. All right, so you get to watch me cut things. All right, here we go. All right, let me just gently place that on the floor. All right, so let's do it. Let's open it up. Let's check it out. And here it is. Ready? Creature from the Black Lagoon. Sorry about it getting blurry. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe I get too close to the thing. Who knows? Maybe it's just a crappy camera. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing about that. All right. So, as you can see, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at this because I'm so excited about it. It's a 9.8. Yellow label means signature series. So there's an Alex Ross signature on here somewhere. There it is in silver. I mean, I guess it makes sense to use silver, but it blends right in there. It could just be one of the rocks down the bottom, but that's Alex Ross signature series book. And this is the uh, Creature from the Black Lagoon lives #1. So Creature from the Black Lagoon movie, I think it's 1954. End of the movie, blah, 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 it ends. And then there was a sequel later on, Revenge of the Creature, and then maybe Son of the Creature. But this series starts right from the end of the first movie. Now, when I was a kid, on Saturday mornings, after Saturday morning cartoons got over, one of the UHF stations, we had Channel 56, WLVI, and the host was Uncle Dale, and that's what he sounded like. And we had a show. It was called Creature Double Feature, and Creature Double Feature was pretty much exactly what it says: two old B horror movies, monster movies or whatever, back to back. And I think they started like 11 or 11:30 or something like that in the morning. And Creature from the Black Lagoon, obviously one of the top movies of all time. It had humor. It was well filmed, well acted, amazing effects. It was head and shoulders above the other B movies. This was not a B monster movie. This was a good monster movie. Attack of the Giant Leeches. That was not a good monster movie. I love it, but it literally, the giant leeches just, I think, were somebody in a sleeping bag and they just painted it with like stripes or something, and it was really bad. But anyway, I would watch Creature Double Feature. A lot of Godzilla movies. On that, we watched that for years, and that's how I found my love for these monster movies and stuff like that. So when this book came out, I made sure I got all four copies that I could get, the covers I could get in my store. Cover, the whatever. I couldn't get any, I didn't get at my store any of the retail variants that were high ratio, like 1 in 25 or 1 in 50 or anything like that. I just they weren't at my store. I got what I could get. I got a couple of them graded. They're in one of my other videos. They came back 9.8s. I mean, they were brand new in their cardstock covers, so of course they're going to be 9.8s. So when I saw this offer come up, it was actually on my feed on Facebook. Now, normally I don't pay attention to any ads or anything on Facebook. It's some of the dumbest stuff, but this came up. And this was the first thing that I ever purchased from an ad on the internet because I couldn't pass it up. Like I said, I listed off everything at the beginning. I think it's a 1 in 100 variant. It's a sketch cover. As you can see, it's just in black and white. So this is exactly what Alex Ross drew. Um, Hopefully you can see that a little bit better in that detail. And it's just gorgeous. It has no trade dress, no information on it whatsoever. Um, and so that makes it a virgin cover. So it's a rare variant. It's a virgin cover, Alex Ross cover, and it's signed by Alex Ross, and it's a 9.8. So, and if you add all that up together, what I actually paid for it wasn't that much. It's not a big secret. You can just go on his website and probably order one, but I think it was with shipping like just around $200, which really isn't bad. That's just not a bad price for that. If I was to try and find this book and buy this book, it would be expensive. Then I'd have to pay to get it graded and shipped back and forth. Hope it was a 9.8. And if they were doing a signature signing at CGC, it would cost you even more to pay. By the time I would do all of that, it would be so much work and expensive. This was just easy. I just went on his website, ordered it, and then I got it. It took a while to get here. He signed it in April, and it is now August. I've actually had it for a couple of weeks. I just haven't had a chance to do an unboxing on it. So that's it. No big surprise in the grade. Um, but I'm glad to have this in my hands. I'm glad to add this to my very small signature collection. As you guys have seen in other videos, I've just got a handful of them. A couple of books that I, sent out to get signed, that I got signed by Mark Bagley and sent out and got graded, and a couple of books that I had signed at conventions that I used the CGC's JSA signature authentication services on. This just was, the full package. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to go to a convention. I didn't have to wait for the grade and hope I got a high grade. This was just the full package. You couldn't beat this. So yeah, and I love Creature from the Black Lagoon. Someday I will have a Creature from the Black Lagoon tattoo on me. Um, uh, in bright, bold green colors. I'm not going to be doing this here, but I'll get there eventually. I got to finish the Star Wars stuff first. But I do love Creature from Black Lagoon. I have a really old Creature from the Black Lagoon poster. I'd love to hang it up somewhere. Maybe when I get a room that isn't my office in here, that and I can hang up comics better and put up posters and everything like that. It's not original from 1953. It was from a re-release a couple of years later, and I think it was a double feature with It Came from Outer Space and Creature from the Black Lagoon. If I can find a picture of it online, I'll stick it like right up there over my shoulder so you can see it. I've got a bunch of toys. I've got Creature from the Black Lagoon, stuffed animals and stuff like that. So definitely always been a fan. So this was right in my wheelhouse. So if you're interested, go to Alex Ross's website, look for this book, go buy the comic book itself anyway. It's really good and it's got some awesome covers. I think they're already on issue 4 or 5 at this point. So hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and get down in the comments and let me know what you think about this book. That always helps the algorithms, and we love algorithms. I don't have the faintest idea what an algorithm is, but I definitely want to help them. That's what I've been told. So thank you for joining me. I'm Randy at Swarmer Comics. I've had a lot of fun with you guys. Hope you enjoyed the book.